So, welcome to another episode of Placement Diaries. Today we have Raghav with us. So, Raghav, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Raghav Kumar. I am from the batch of 2020. Currently, I'm working with Microsoft. I just started working like 3 months back, and here I am to talk to Nishant. Thank you, Nishant, for having me.
Welcome, sir. It's my pleasure. और बताओ कॉलेज लाइफ एक थोड़ा सा हमें जस्ट बता सकते हो कॉलेज लाइफ में क्या क्या किया
भाई
एक थोड़ी
कॉलेज
जर्नी
कॉलेज लाइफ बेस्ट होती है, फुल स्टॉप। कॉलेज लाइफ से बेटर कोई पॉइंट नहीं है। और फिर मैंने कॉलेज में क्या क्या किया, तो व्हेन आई केम इन फर्स्ट ईयर आई वाज लाइक भाई क्या क्या सीख सकते हैं। मेरे को था NSIT है भाई, DU है, मस्त मजा आएगा एकदम, अपना पाथ चार्ट करेंगे। एंड मेरे को था कि मेरे को ना कंप्यूटर में जितना कुछ है सब कुछ सीखना है। तो मैं 2-3 बार इधर उधर कोचिंग में जाके बोल भी आया कि नहीं मेरे को सब कुछ सीखना। वो मेरे को हंस के बोलते थे तो पागल है क्या, सब थोड़ी सीख सकते हैं एंड ऑल। सो फर्स्ट ईयर वाज लाइक दैट, एक्सप्लोरिंग एवरीथिंग कि क्या क्या है भाई कंप्यूटर्स में। और उस समय नया नया ML का वो शुरू हुआ था। उस समय एंड्रॉइंग का कोर्स आया ही था आई गेस 1-2 साल पहले। तो उन सब चीजों का क्रेज था, तो मैं बस एक्सप्लोर करके छोड़ देता था कि हाँ भाई ठीक है ये कुछ है। तो फर्स्ट ईयर सिर्फ एक्सप्लोर करने में बीता कि भाई कॉलेज में क्या क्या है। सेम वही टेक वर्सेस नॉन टेक का आया, पहली बार सोसाइटी देखी, मेरे को लगा भाई ये भी कोई चीज होती है। अपने को तो लगा था खाली सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनी की नौकरी होती है, बट वो देखा। सेकेंड ईयर मूविंग ऑन, थोड़ा थोड़ा चेंजेस शुरू किए। सेकेंड ईयर में मोस्ट ऑफ माय फ्रेंड्स स्टार्टेड वेब डेवलपमेंट एंड एंड्रॉइड डेवलपमेंट। आई स्टार्टेड विद ML। फिर मैंने वो एक एंड्रॉइड का कोर्स किया, वो मैंने आज तक खत्म नहीं किया, शुरू करके छोड़ दिया था। और सो दैट वाज दैट। आई एक्सप्लोर्ड सम अदर थिंग्स। IEEE थोड़े बहुत पढ़ लेता था कभी कभी। एंड अगेन जो छोटे मोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स मिल जाते थे, इट वाज मोस्टली फॉर मी, इट वाज मोस्टली अबाउट हैकिंग, कि कुछ भी मिल रहा है उसको तोड़ के देखो ये बना कैसे है। एंड मोस्टली आई यूज्ड टू लीव इट एट दैट। समटाइम्स आई गॉट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी विद सम सीनियर्स कॉल्ड, देयर वाज अ कंपनी कॉल्ड एस्पायरिंग माइंड्स, तो उसके साथ थोड़ा थोड़ा काम करने को मौका मिला। तो दे यूज्ड टू ब्रिंग इन सम प्रोजेक्ट एंड दे वर लाइक डूड फिगर आउट हाउ दिस इज made and then how we can customize it. So in that I got an experience of hacking. मैंने थोड़ी थोड़ी चीजें सीख ली थी, तो मैं कुछ ना कुछ करके कुछ कुछ जोड़ जाड़ के कुछ बना लेता था। तो थर्ड ईयर, then came the थर्ड ईयर में होती है तुम्हारी इंटर्नशिप की इंटरव्यूज, वन ऑफ द वर्स्ट फेजेस ऑफ योर लाइफ, क्योंकि कभी ऐसा कुछ झेला नहीं होता है डेली बेसिस पे और इतना करंटली, एंड यू स्टार्ट डाउटिंग योर एबिलिटीज। बट ऐसा कुछ होना नहीं चाहिए आइडियली, वो बाद में समझ आता है। सो I started with interview bit. I was like interview bit कर लेता हूँ because everything was structured. You do these many problems in, let's say, basic C++, then stack, queues and all. उसी तरह से फिर arrays पे था। जब तक मैं trees पे आया, internship शुरू हो गई थी, internship के interview शुरू हो गए थे। पहले दिन बैठा कुछ नहीं हुआ, दूसरे दिन बैठा कुछ नहीं हुआ, तीसरे दिन बैठा कुछ नहीं हुआ। And I was like कि भाई कम से कम 10 कंपनी से रिजेक्ट होंगे, उसके बाद सैड होंगे। बट तीसरी कंपनी से रिजेक्ट होते होते इट वाज हार्ट ब्रेकिंग। मैं कैड लैब से निकल के मस्त जाके रो रहा था एक जगह। तो इट वाज वेरी हार्ड। पहले एक हफ्ते बीत गए, कहीं कुछ नहीं हो रहा था। फाइनली ऑन अ संडे आई जस्ट वेक अप कि हाँ भाई ठीक है, आज संडे को तो इंटरव्यूज होने नहीं है, चिल करते हैं, छोले भटूरे खाते हैं मेस में। आई वाज डूइंग दैट। सडनली माय फोन रैंग अप कि कम ऑन यू हैव एन इंटरव्यू। आई वाज लाइक ये कैसे हो सकता है? बोले नहीं अभी 5 मिनट में इंटरव्यू। मैं बोला मैंने ब्रश भी नहीं किया। कोई नहीं आ जा। सो आई वेंट देयर। इट वाज फॉर टेक्सास इंस्ट्रूमेंट। I was in doubt कि कैसी कंपनी है क्या है, but I went there. I was like, okay, let's give it my best shot, and then I gave it my best shot. Luckily, जो मेरा पिछला पैटर्न था to just learn anything, उसमें I had learnt about Linux. मैंने Linux OS पूरा यूज करना सीखा था। तो और जो मेरा हार्डवेयर के सब्जेक्ट्स थे, डिजिटल लॉजिक, CAO, कंप्यूटर आर्किटेक्चर एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, माइक्रो प्रोसेसर, luckily I had good grip on that, so that helped a lot in the TI interview, and I think that was the reason why I was able to crack it. Again, luckily that was done on that Sunday, तो 8वें दिन मेरी intern लग गई. I was happy. After that, moving forward, the same pattern of learning just anything that you come across, or nothing in depth, just to know कि हाँ ठीक है ये भी होता है दुनिया में, इसको ऐसे करते हैं। Moving on, then the internship came. Obviously, I went to Bangalore. वो भी एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग था, प्रोफेशनली भी पर्सनली भी बहुत बहुत बसड़ हुई। एंड माई वर्क वॉज बिल्डिंग अ कंपाइलर। लकीली वो सब्जेक्ट मैंने इंटर्नशिप पे जाने से पहले पढ़ लिया था, सो आई न्यू व्हाट अ कंपाइलर वाज। इनफैक्ट आई वाज द ओनली वन इन माय टीम who knew कि compiler कैसे बनाते हैं. The rest of the team was working on something entirely else. तो किसी को कोई idea नहीं था कि compiler कैसे बनता है. They just needed something, some basic tool, and I worked on that. I got very worked up working on that because you can't ask anyone. You have no support. तुम्हारे requirements बहुत clear नहीं थे कि चाहिए क्या. Because even they had no experience of how to build those things. And that was frustrating. It had its toll on me, but the good thing was कि that gave me a lot of experience. उससे काफी मेरे को idea बना और काफी emotional resilience बनी. It was not all happy around the period, but ठीक है, I got to learn a lot. I got to see a lot of things. And in the middle of that, I got the idea कि भाई job थोड़ा difficult लग रहा है. Let's do GRE as well. दे के रख देते हैं, क्या पता कभी काम आ जाए. So I started working on that as well. I had my internship, came back. Just when I came back, the placement interviews got started. Again, वही वापस से शुरू. You go every day, you give a test. I guess एक पहले दिन Atlassian आई थी, next day was Microsoft. Then just companies kept coming in with the tests. About 1 week later, I just got a mail कि कल Microsoft का test है. So it was like today 7 in the evening. I get a message कि कल Microsoft आ रही है, be prepared. And मैं कॉलेज के बाहर घूम रहा था, मजे मार रहा था. So I rushed back to my room to study. I did that. तो Microsoft में basically 4 राउंड होते हैं, 4 या 5 होते हैं. First is your coding round, second is your group fly, third, fourth, and maybe a 5th round. These are all interviews. So I had not much hopes with the coding round because everyone around me was like, हाँ मेरा ये भी हो गया, मेरा वो भी हो गया, and I was like, यार मेरा इतना तो नहीं हुआ था. But somehow I got through. Second round was group fly round. There you have to write code on a piece of paper. I gave that, and I guess that was the biggest hurdle that I have faced because last time also during the internships, it was the group fly round where I got rejected. So I was like, यार इस बार please कुछ हो जाए. Although I had not much hopes, but still I gave it. Luckily I got through. Then there were the interviews. Interviews were pretty easy. Like if I had to compare coding round and group fly, I think they were much more difficult than the interviews. So you should be good with your coding and in fact writing code as well, you know, properly commenting it and writing it in one go without doing all the cuts and everything. So yeah, so that's how I got my placement. फिर उस दिन I stayed with the TNP guys till like 3 in the morning. So at the end, it was the Microsoft's guy, the TNP guy, and me. Although my interview was done long before. But then I came back the next day. I got the news that I'd gotten into Microsoft. Great. Then I just started, you know, fulfilling all my unfulfilled vacations. I went to places like that. फिर fourth year आया, फिर कोरोना हो गया, फिर घर पे बैठे थे. Then again, placement की date shift हो गई. Like when I was supposed to join, it got shifted. Finally on 10th August I joined Microsoft, and since then I'm a Microsoftie. That was college life in brief.
So आपने mention किया कि GRE में आपने GRE दिया था, तो आपने GRE का prepare कैसे किया and how much was your score?
So basically GRE में क्या सीन होता है कि you basically only have 2 things. You have English and you have basic maths. ठीक है, English थोड़ी different होती है from what we are used to through the CBSE or ICSE education. And it is not very complicated, but it requires consistent effort. So I was like, ठीक है, पढ़ना बहुत मुश्किल नहीं है, but I need to be accountable. So I took course from one institution, GRE Edge, took an online course with the only goal कि content कैसा है उतना matter नहीं करता. What matters is कि if I'm practicing daily or not, and that's what they were offering. कि daily we'll give you these many exercises, you'll have to complete them, you'll have to revise these many words. So that was the structure that I was again looking for, and I did that. So every day I used to leave office at 6. I would come home by 8 or 9. I would sit to do the material. It would take me hardly 1 or 2 hours. I did that, and that was about it. So that's all the GRE preparation for 2-3 months. Like I guess every day I was doing about 1 or 2 hour worth of effort, and not like very huge effort like as we are used to in JEE and all other stuff, but okay, just being consistent, finding out what's the point, and yeah, that's how I worked it out. Then again, after coming back from my internship about a month later, I took the test, and I got a score of 331. So that was it. But then but that time I guess I had been placed at Microsoft, so I was like, हाँ ठीक है, अब स्कोर को रहने देते हैं. ये बैकअप था.
Great.
Yeah.
So आपने इंटर्नशिप के साथ साथ प्लेसमेंट की थोड़ी बहुत प्रेप भी करी और जीआरई की प्रेप भी करी, तो मैनेज कैसे किया दोनों चीजों?
For me, it was like कि ठीक है, जीआरई का मेरे को पता था कि 1 घंटा लगना है. So first I used to come. मैं डिपेंडिंग ऑन कितने बजे वापस आऊँ, कैसा मूड है, आई वुड फिनिश बोथ ऑफ देम. तो इट वाज लाइक आई वुड गिव 2 hours ईच किसी भी ऑर्डर में. 2 घंटे 1 घंटा जीआरई कर लिया, फिर 1 घंटे जीएफजी पे देख लिया. सो व्हाट आई रियलाइज वाज कि इंडिया में हर चीज की तरह इस प्लेसमेंट के एग्जाम में भी देयर इज अ फिक्स्ड सेट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, and the questions will only come from that box, at least till my time. I don't know what's happening in your times and the COVID times, but I realized कि ठीक है, ये set of questions हैं, if you can cover most of them, you should be good enough. So that's the approach I took. Again, interview bit to the rescue, and geeks for the rescue. I looked at the topics, I looked कि क्या क्या है जो बहुत pet questions कहते हैं जिनको कि भाई ऐसी चीजें तो आती ही हैं. So I kept on doing them. I tried to figure them out myself. नहीं समझ आता था तो बहुत टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करता था. I was like ठीक है, let's give it a try. हो जाता है तो बहुत अच्छा, नहीं होता है तो don't waste time, because you have to cover a lot of ground. So then I used to just look at the answers, try to understand the answers, और usually उसमें याद भी हो जाता था. At least idea लग जाता था कि कैसे होगा. So I think that is important, that you are familiar with different types of questions that come. और जरूरी नहीं है कि तुम उसको लाइन बाय लाइन रट लो. If you can, then nothing is better than that, but it's just not possible to do that for so many questions. So I was like, ठीक है, आइडिया होना चाहिए, so that any question that come across you, you are not like भाई ये क्या दे दिया. It should be like हाँ ठीक है, इसमें लगता है ग्राफ लग सकता है, अब सोचते हैं आगे कैसे होगा, या ऐसा कुछ देख रखा है कि. So that was the approach for placement preparation.
So how's your work experience at Microsoft right now? What are you currently working on?
So currently I'm working on primarily 2 things. One is Power Automate. So Microsoft has this entire set of tools which consist of your normal Microsoft Office, then Teams, then something called SharePoint, which is used for making intranet website for your companies. So all of these are enterprise products, so maybe a lot of us will not know what it is. Even I came to know when I became a Microsoft employee. So there is something called Power Automate, which is used to integrate all these tools and create automated flows for that. So I'm working on that, one thing. The other thing are again SharePoint websites, which are, so SharePoint is just a framework for building intranet websites over Microsoft's technology. So I'm working on that, which is basically just React, TypeScript, Jest. So React, TypeScript is the language and the tools we're using. Then there is like Jest and Webpack and Gulp, and then the SharePoint generator, things like that. So yeah, those are the 2 things I've been held responsible for till now.
Cool. So last question, do you have any suggestion for juniors?
So my suggestion is कि ठीक है, when you enter college, you take some time to explore, then you learn a couple of things, you learn them well, but what you should also do is you should learn what is happening in the work atmosphere and what it means to take a product to production. So what happens is, you and I, we will learn web development, but how many of us will finally build that project and try to deploy it on a system? All right, it's like, so that is one thing that I think everyone should do, that if you learn some programming, if you learn, let's say C++ development or Java development or web development or Android development, you should also try to get those things to a production state. I'm not telling you have like them production ready and sell them and stuff, but just know what all you need to get them published. अगर वेबसाइट है तो उस वेबसाइट को कैसे तुम पब्लिश करोगे, उसको होस्ट करने के लिए what all do you require. Okay, similarly for Android apps, कि if you make an app, what are the security checks that you need to do. Okay, one more thing in this production framework is, what we don't do is, we are not used to testing stuff. We just write the code, bug नहीं आ रहा है, चल रहा है तो ठीक है. But what happens when you come to industry, you realize you also have to write tests, and that is a task in itself, and that is actually a very big task. It's not a little thing कि हाँ कोई और कर देगा. It mostly in all good companies, the developers who write the code, they write the tests, and depending on what platform you're working on, there are different frameworks, but mostly the entire experience of testing is same. So even if you take one framework, one language, and try writing tests for your application development on that, you'll get a general feel on how it's done. So whenever you'll go to your office environment, you know कि ठीक है testing ऐसे काम करती है. Now I just need to learn the specific framework on which my company is working on. And similarly, for frameworks and tools that are used to actually take those code to actually a product. So if it's a website, if it's a front end, then those two tools will be like Webpack and Gulp, which bundle all of your stuff and then makes it publication ready. If it is Android application, then putting it on the Play Store and configuring the servers behind it. Okay, if it's a Python application, then how will you deploy it? How will you make sure that it is secure, that no one can, just fiddle with it and do anything they want? So stuff like that. So yes, that's what I think like people should do. Students, like if you learn something, also learn how you can take it to a product. And it's actually a very small thing to learn compared to if you have to put it into two parts, development and deployment. Development is obviously the major chunk, but deployment is a smaller chunk, but it is an important chunk, which if you're familiar with, it can give you great advantages when you go to your workplace. Second advice that I have is go hands-on. What happens is, again, we learn, हम Coding Ninjas का course कर लेते हैं, हमें लगता है हो गया. नहीं, Coding Ninjas का course करना is the first step. Next step is you use it. तुम चौथी बार कोई library management system बनाओ, it's all right, but you try to use it. Okay, you go to hackathons. I guess at least you are also in your final year. I've passed out. We know hackathons are a waste of time, but you still should go. Not for fun and frolic, but if you go to hackathons, what you learn in those 24 hours is more than you learn sitting in your hostel room doing nothing. Believe me, you say कि यार hackathon is a waste of time, you staying in your hostel is also a waste of time. Either you know it or not. So that is another thing, that go hands-on. Go to hackathons. Try opening some open source project and see if you can contribute to it or not. To a first year, it will be difficult. To a second year also, if you're not very good, it will be difficult. But I think from third year onward, अगर तुम्हारे सर से placement और internship का pressure हटा हुआ है, you should do this stuff. So that's another thing. Go hands-on. Learn Linux. I suggest every computer science student who's interested in continuing in this field, they must learn Linux, because once you learn how to program in command line, it will give you an ego boost. So then you will be like, मैं क्यों करूँ GUI use? But it is a very important skill to have. Like if you know Linux, you get understanding of a lot of things. You should know networking. You should know the basics of networking. What is TCP? What is UDP? What is the difference? Where to use? What is TCP/IP? What the protocol stacks look like? What is port? What are ports? How, if I want to build a server, how will I open up a port on my computer? So things like that. So if you know the basics, going ahead, solving errors become easier. The error messages, if it's the thing is, if you have a good breadth of knowledge, then understanding those error messages that you get on your compiler, they will be easier. And there is no boundary to that breadth. You should also know about compilers, because for computer science students, it's a subject. You must also know about what network failures are. You should also know about OS failures, that memory ran out. What does it mean? Like stack overflow, out of memory, heap out of memory and stuff like that. So you should always have a breadth of hands-on knowledge, because that's going to help you at one point or the other. Not immediately, and not like in any big manner कि मैंने Linux सीख लिया तो अब Linux से ही मैं अगला Mark Zuckerberg बन जाऊंगा. But still, it will help you to be a good programmer and a good developer. So yeah, that's the other advice, that go hands-on. Don't just do courses, actually do something. And being hands-on also means studying research papers. That is also being hands-on. Applying your knowledge basically. So that's what I'd suggest. Those are the two things that I would suggest. There are a couple of things that I would like to say in general is make good friends. Friends, I guess, are the most important part of your entire life. And believe me, once you get out of college, you might not, like, depends on person to person, but you might not make a lot of friends as you used to. So yeah, one, make good friends. Second, you will do mistakes. I have made a lot of them in the social sphere. So have the humility to say, okay, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, there will be repercussions, but don't be like, "Kichn nahi theek hai, maine galti kar di, to I'm good for nothing," and go into and just reject yourself. No, everyone makes mistakes. Say sorry for them. There will be consequences of those mistakes, but still carry on and try not to repeat them. Third is, interaction with people is actually a key skill that all of us should learn, and it is something like you can easily go to YouTube and learn, like TED Talks, like what are power poses, how you should sit, how you should speak, like is voice modulation a thing, stuff like that. So you should also work on your communication, so that if you're asked to speak somewhere, you can actually speak, you're comfortable going in front of a stage, because at one point or the other it matters. Right now we have meetings where we go and the entire organization is there, people from different countries are over there, from different hierarchies are over there, and then you're presenting your product. The product is okay because everyone is seeing something or other thing like that. What matters is how you present it. So there are people who are really good communicators who actually build a good story about it and tell it in a very good way. There are people who stutter a lot, and that does not look particularly good because you're not grabbing their attentions. So like that is another part of the narrative that is going on in the companies also right now, that apart from being a good engineer, you also need to be a good storyteller, because that is the only way you will be able to sell your products to others in your team, and then they will take it a notch ahead and sell it to the customers. So yeah, that's the other thing which I would say, that be a good storyteller and learn about human interaction. Just randomly Google how should we talk, or how should we what is body language and stuff like that. Yeah.
So thank you, it was really nice talking to you.
It was great, Nishant.